everyone, and welcome back to another Let's Play video. I am Jade, and today we are going to be looking at our waterfall. Don't know why I said that like that. Oh well. Now, if I just go over here, you guys can probably take a quick look and see that I have done a little bit of this episode already. And that is because I already filmed this once before. But wasn't feeling great, and it wasn't a very long episode, so I decided to re-record it. And I need some tools because I can hear some mobs. So what are we doing? I actually think I'm going to change this up. Initially I was going to stick with a all sand going into a bit of a stone sort of base for this waterfall. But I'm thinking of changing that. Just doing all stone and making it sort of like my pool. Not my pool, my pond. I don't know, I'll take a quick second to show you. Let me see my FPS today. 25 frames. Not bad for me. So I'm going to recut this up. Oh no. Alrighty. Yeah, here we go. I need to get rid of some of this. But see, sort of, I've done a lot of stone. There's no mossy when I did this because I didn't have moss just yet, but I might go change that out as well. We're going to texture the bottom of our waterfall today. Now, also, I do want to mention that this is, again, 2 Let's Play episodes in a row. I promise Let's Play will be becoming less frequent, especially with some new developments and new things happening. I need a little bit of just to make sure that we don't have a puddle. Alright, so we're trying to clear this out. Like spleefing. What is happening? Oh, I could add some magma too. To create some air bubbles and... Oh, I got some ideas. This will be quite fun. Might also bone meal it. Oh, we're about to take damage. Oh, I can hear a zombie. I do want to mention, guys, I'm also aware that you can't hear game audio when I record. I am working to fix that and to change my setup to allow for it. Just haven't got into it at the moment. Oh, and it's getting dark. Alright. I'm just going to mine these 2 blocks, collect them over here, hop up, and let's go to sleep. And then we'll get to texturing. Now, I did also want to take this time to give everyone just another big thanks. You guys know that we hit 100 subs recently, and I posted my 100 subscriber special. I just want to give you guys a big thank you for all of the support and the outreach that I've received from that. You guys seemed to be to have enjoyed it, but also were really, really kind about what you said about the episode and what you thought. And I really appreciate that. I do want to mention, so in that episode we got 11 signs done in the gratitude garden, is what I've decided to call it. I'll be making it into a bigger thing, probably do a bit more terraforming around it, and just making it a little bit nicer. But so far in the gratitude garden we've got 11 signs, which is great and all, but I did promise 100 signs for 100 subscribers. So over the next probably few months or so, I'm going to be recording some shorts. maybe 1 or 2 in a day or so. We'll just see how things go. Kind of. You, my friend, are actually going to turn into a drowned in about a moment. Let me cover this. This is gonna. Oh, I could name it after. All right, I'm trying to cover it with cobble for now, and I can texture properly once I don't have the constant threat of being shot at by the bow and arrow. I want to clarify. Okay, there we go. I can still hear them in my headphones, but you guys can't, which is good. It is awfully distracting. And sight. All right, these are all my terraforming materials. I'm just gonna place these blocks pretty randomly. Pretty sporadically. You can sort of see the colour palette that I've gone for. We've got andesite, cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, and some smooth stone, which is going to turn into cobble in a moment because I don't have a silk touch. We're getting pretty good frames at the moment. Alright, I'm doing more research and making sure that my frames are good enough for this. I'm gonna grab another stack in a bit. Oops. Just trying to turn on sprint. That's better. Alright. So I'm gonna just texture this part first up here. So I should get rid of this. I can still hear that zombie, but I can't see it, therefore it doesn't exist. This is the one time that I don't want to be swimming, is the time that I swim. I really don't know how swimming is activated in this game. If you guys would love to share that with me, I would greatly appreciate it. I do also quickly want to mention this. I don't know if you saw this momentarily. Yes, there is a boat here. That was because the last time I tried to film this, there was an enderman around. I was trying to capture it so I could go and, you know, steal its pearl. But I could, which is all good. Generally, when I'm terraforming, I don't like to think about it too much because a lot of what we know is pattern-based, pattern recognition essentially, which is great and all, but when you're trying to make something look natural, nature isn't patterned. There is no set rule and set design for nature. So I try not to put too much thought into where I'm placing blocks and what they look like, unless I'm doing a sort of gradient. I also do want to briefly say that I don't really terraform all that often, nor am I very good at it. I feel like I could include some diorite though. That looks so cool. Look. So, yeah. You'll see, you'll get some veins, but also world generation is just absolute random luck, which means you can get the same block multiple times. If you didn't get the same all the time, then it's not technically random. Alright. This is gonna be dangerous. Should I go down there and kill them? Alright, let me go down there and let me go take care of these mobs. Why is there a creeper under there? Alrighty. Yeah. I realise the space underneath it is not lit up properly, which has meant that this has turned into an inadvertent mob farm. Which is probably not the greatest thing in the world, especially when you're trying to, you know, make progress. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the biggest culprit. Alright, I think the things that are under there, oops, quickly just fallen, that's all good. We can get up. That was actually really quick. I'm just gonna light this up down here so we don't turn this into a spawner. Although I still hear a zombie. But you know what? I think it's all good. I'm horrible at climbing up these things. You know what? It might be easier to just take... No. Something and just fall. Alrighty. We're doing pretty good here. Other than the fact that I cannot climb up a water stream. Hey, we did it actually. Not too bad. I'm not mad at that. Alright, we're just going to cover up these holes with some... Oh, don't get stuck, don't get stuck, don't get stuck, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. Just get some air back. And then let's just put some more blocks. I also might do an integration so it looks like it flows a little bit better. Let's just see how that looks. What I mean here is by switching up the two terrains. I've got grass and I've got mossy. Come on. I can also just elevate this by adding a little bit of moss around. I can also scatter some of the blocks. Scatter a little bit of andesite here. And just so some sort of continuity between the pond. Especially because I'll be changing some of these blocks here. Like this. And just making little edits. Maybe over here. Just do a couple over this way. And it just means so. And then I can do maybe just one over here. I'm just eyeballing this, guys. There is no rhyme or rhythm to it. It is just whatever I see fit. Simply put. Now, I also want to point something out and see if you've got any advice, because over here, so see how my water's all like, the flow is very basic. Here, it's not, and it's very chaotic. I don't know how to fix that. If anyone can maybe provide some insight on how to fix it, I would greatly appreciate that. How do I not swim? That is the question. Is it by pressing shift forward and jump? If I just press forward, what does it do? It just lets me sink. Alright, let's clear out these blocks here. Maybe not swing. Okay, I can put some shulkers down. I collected some stuff for this build. And I'm really glad I actually didn't. Oh yeah, I collected some stuff and put some rubbish in it. I could do an azalea tree. Hold on, do I have some bones? I've got some bones. Hold on, I haven't done an azalea tree before. Let's just do one here. I feel like that would be so cute with our mossy... Alright, I need some more bones. I don't want to get too much bone meal just because I don't use it all that often. Oops, and I broke it. That's all good. How do I... Right click. Again, guys, I'm a noob. I've been playing this for a couple months. That's so pretty! Look at that, that's so gorgeous. I love how it's random. I'm gonna go steal some of those leaves as well. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. I haven't really done much to the bottom of the thing, but that is mainly because it's a nightmare. But I will get to it. Doing it, I probably should have done this before I put the water in to make it easier myself. But otherwise, I could add some mud to it too. Mud would be nice. Let me do. I can make a water bottle. I got some glass. I'm gonna go inside, wait for it to get pretty dark, and then. Oh, not quite yet. We can feed ourselves. I didn't realize that baked potatoes only give you 2.5 bars. Otherwise, I would have done something else. I was going to do carrots, which is why my farm initially was carrots. But I haven't realized that for some reason it didn't click that golden carrots need, gold. And that is not something that I've got readily available. And yes, I could make a farm for it, but I am notoriously bad at redstone, and I don't feel like having to sit through another 2-hour YouTube tutorial. Because yes, you may be wondering, they are in fact only 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, like 10-15 minutes max in length. But the amount of time it takes me to like digest everything and actually figure out what they're saying, a lot longer. Let's do one more. Okay, you've taken up all of my thing. I can't afford to waste any more on you. Oh, this will be a great spot for some blocks. That could be great for a mossy one in that cobble. We're glitching out, are we? Hey, but I've been tracking my FPS like a hawk because I know it's been really bad lately. I'm running out of cobble, which would make a lot of sense, seeing as I've used so much here. It's okay. That's a very readily available resource. Where's my andesite? Stone. Where is... Did I use up all the andesite? I can go grab some. Should have a little bit more in the box. Andesite. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna do this every episode, guys. Aha! Where's Marshmallow? Aha! There's Marshmallow. If you know, you know. But I really hope you know. I love the sound it makes. I've never... Even all the time I play Minecraft, I haven't actually ever crafted a spyglass or used one. I like this. It's good in-game zoom. Alright. Let's just chuck that in. Let me grab my shovel. I need to get mending, which is not a problem, but I would like to get it in my off time. Maybe we'll go and look for another trial chamber to go get a heap of emeralds, because I need to get some more mending books, which would be lovely. You know what? Maybe I can go search for that glitched chunk. I might do that. Anyway, guys, I wanted to call it here. Thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video today. I had a lot of fun making it. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!